Hello, everyone. I think we are live. Can you hear us? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'll wait a second. Hello there. Loud and clear. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming in, guys. We're so excited to have you. We actually have a special guest today, so I'm actually just going to bring him right on. Today is a little more chill, but we hope we can just kind of have fun, hang out, and we'll see what happens tonight. So I have the Kyber curator here with us today.
What's up, everybody?
How's it going, Sean?
Doing good, doing good. Excited to be here, man. Always wanted to get on here with you with one of these live stream hangout sessions.
Yeah, dude. Glad you can make it. So for anyone who doesn't know who you are, what you do, go ahead and tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, as you can see, my name's Sean. I go by the Kyber Curator. I started a YouTube channel, I guess, almost a year and a half ago. Uh, Started it out just dedicated to showing off kyber crystals that all you guys that make custom kybers like yourself, make. I kind of got into collecting kyber crystals after getting your Dark Father
Okay.
kyber
Yeah.
crystal
Okay.
back, way on back,
Can't
and
remember.
then
Was that like our third or fourth one? It's been
um,
so long.
it was actually like your fifth. I have to look up
Fifth.
there
Okay. Okay.
up there at my display to see because I have them lined up in order of release.
Okay.
But I got so interested in what you guys were doing. When you started making the dual chip kybers and then
Yep.
all the different designs, I wanted to be able to help get all of the information out to everybody so that they could see, what you guys are making and honestly just help the anybody new coming in that didn't know about custom kyber crystals like I was when I first started collecting them. And just give them a way to see what's out there and then also direct access links to the stores to be able to go and buy them.
That's awesome. So, probably everyone's wondering, your background is amazing. Like your what you got behind you. And
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
see your Kyber setup if that's okay. Maybe we can show that off a little. I don't know if that's hard to do. Um,
From this camera angle, it may be, but here I'll do my best. So
okay.
deal with the shakiness a little bit, but it's pretty much here. Let me do this. It's this entire shelf.
So
So
that
it
that whole
starts.
shelf there is
Yeah,
Kyber
I'm trying to
crystals.
hold it steady because my hands aren't being steady with it. It starts from this here. These are all of the Galaxy's Edge kybers.
Okay.
So I've collected all 27 of those, I think.
Wow.
And then I've got various different crafters going across. And then, oops, go the other way. The top two sections here, or top two rows, are just kyber crystals from you. And then,
Okay.
honestly, starting here and working the way across are also your stuff. So,
Dude.
get this camera back. Uh, Sorry if I'm making
So
you sick from the camera shaking.
no, you're good. So you got some people saying like the Kyber collection is wow. So how many do you know how many crystals you have there?
Uh, I don't know right off the top of my head.
Okay.
I've got honestly kyber crystals from yourself, and most of the big names out there in custom kybers. I've got so many of them. I have my own binder for all of y'all's cards.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that I've had to go through and put them in, because I don't want them. I don't want the cards to get messed up sitting up on the shelf and stuff. So I keep it that way. I keep it cataloged. Um, if you go to my Facebook group or Facebook page, I should say, there's a database that I put together on there that has all the legacy lightsabers that have been
That's right.
released from Galaxy's Edge, and then I have a tab on there for custom kyber crystals and everything that yourself and many of the others have released. I've got listed on there, cataloged with links to pictures for everybody. So if you wanted to see what they look like and you're not not quite sure what that particular Kyber looks like, it's on there for you. You're able to go and click the picture. If it's something that's still for sale, there's links on there to be able to
Okay.
take you to the store page directly from it. And then also, if I've done a review video on it, which I am kind of behind on review videos because I started getting all the lightsaber stuff going as well. But if I've done a review on there, I've got a link to those as well, to where I can really show you guys what's out there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and kind of show anyone who isn't familiar kind of what you're doing here. So, and you're mostly on YouTube, is that right? I know you've got a Facebook page as
Yeah.
well.
I've got Facebook, I have Instagram, I have Twitter, but I usually use and TikTok. I use those other platforms to be able to share when I release new video content, so that way, you guys know when it's going on there. Because I mean, I put a post up today. I've got over 700 followers on the Facebook page,
Okay.
but there's not as many subscribers to the YouTube channel. So
Got
I
it.
try to be able to utilize that to get the word out a little bit more, for everybody to see when the videos come around. And also, there's going to be people out there that may not know about my channel or what I'm doing, and custom Kybers in general or whatever. So I'm trying to be able to get it out there to a broader audience,
Oh,
to
that's
get
awesome.
the all the stuff that you're making, out there in front of more eyes as well.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I know you just did the Jurassic Park one.
Oh
And a
yes,
lot of people haven't seen that. So I wanted to ask, yeah, could you show that? Let's make it
I
big.
love this one. This particular one, man, is unreal. This is the chase that you made, of course,
Yep.
and the I did like the fact that when I saw this, when you sent it to me and I saw it, I was like, man, I love it because I helped you figure out designs. And I mean, thank you to you for taking my input and utilizing it for a lot of the stuff that you're making.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
It's an honor for me to have you, ask my opinions on stuff,
Well,
for all
that's
the
one thing.
collectors
Like,
out there.
I appreciate your opinions. I love your opinions. And same with everyone else out here watching. Like, if you have an opinion for me or like ideas, send them my way because it really does help a lot. So, anyways, yeah, let's get back to that. Let's see
So
the crystal
the,
here.
the dial, the opening dial, man, that was
Yep.
something just insane. When I saw that, I was like, that is crazy. But then you have where it lights up, and unfortunately, because of my lights in my room, it kind of washes it out a bit. But here's what's interesting about this, that a lot of people probably don't know, is when you take this out, if I can get my fingers on it, hold on, give me a second.
I made you the big screen so they could see this, man.
Yeah. As you take it out, the lights go off. So you'll see here as I move it closer, they kind of, go on and off. Matter of fact, let's do this. We'll make this a little bit easier to see. I'll turn off some of my lights here. There, that may not be as bad. But as you get it closer to the box, the LED lights actually light up. So these are wireless LED lights, guys, that Chandler's put in there. And what's really cool about it is with it inside the box on there, the lights that are on it actually, they trigger the glow in the dark effect that the Kyber has. So and you've got, green at the top, blue at the bottom, and then on the side you got some white as well. So I mean, you've incorporated a lot of good colors. But I mean, the box itself, I mean, just look at the way you did that, man. I mean, this is impressive.
I
You know,
appreciate that. And I don't know.
before that,
It was a big step
go
up.
ahead. Yeah. Well, and it was a big step up, when you look at, your Hollow Ghost.
Yeah.
I know this was the first one that, and when you sent it to me and you sent me the information, said, "Hey, what do you think about this? This is what I'm looking to do." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, man, you're jumping into all sorts of crazy stuff now."
Yeah.
But I mean, this was the first one you had that did the light up. This one here is the chase one as well. But I mean, these are good, man. I really like the way you did these. inside the cases like that. And unfortunately, I don't think this one's available anymore.
Yeah, that one is
You know,
well, actually there's
the
still
open
more
edition is.
there's actually still more limited editions available
Oh, so
of
you do
that
still have
tin.
some more of them.
I just haven't made any a little bit because I've been so backed up. So there still is a chance
Yeah.
to get that one actually.
So, folks, if you're wanting one of the glow in the dark limited edition Obi-Wan or the Hollow Ghost Kybers,
Yep.
check the website. His store, he'll probably have them. What I really like though is with this one here, how you incorporated the card into the back of the case.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I like that. So not only do you get a card that comes with it, but you get it incorporated into the back of the case. It really sets it off. It makes it look really good. Did want to point out the case for the Jurassic. I believe you 3D printed this case, correct?
It is. Yep. It's 3D printed. The whole front side is laser cut. That design took me probably, I think, 3 weeks or something just to get it right because it wouldn't turn. I was 3D printing it. It wasn't right. It was too big. It was too small. It took a lot of work.
I remember all the pictures you were sending me of it, and it was definitely a work in progress. But I mean, there's some of the ones you got that you've made have just been unbelievable.
Yeah. So we do have some people saying just checked. It shows sold out. If he has more, he'll unlock it. So that's true. I do have more available. I'm just low on inventory. So I'm building that back up. Once I have probably another 20, 25 ready, those will launch. And I think that's kind of how that will be for that Obi-Wan set.
Yeah, because I know you originally said that you were going to do them in batches. I do remember that.
Yep.
So just periodically check the site, guys, and see. And I'll try to make sure if I get notification from Chandler that they're going live, that I'll throw a message out there on the Facebook groups, and Instagram, Twitter, let you guys know that, a new, they've gone back in stock if you're interested in getting them.
Yep. So yeah, and a few people have mentioned that last live he talked about how some of those sold outs were not actually sold out. He's been backed up, not able to work on them. So that is true. We're working on that.
I will tell you guys, he is backed up because of all of the just insane designs he is coming up for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I get messages from you like every few days of, what do you think of this one? What do you think of this one? I'm telling you guys, the stuff he's got coming up, you're going to like it a lot.
Yeah. I think it's a whole step forward again. Like, I feel like we keep making steps. This one is a big step, I think, forward, and I'm excited. I've got that drawing tablet now, and I've just been like, every week I'm trying to do a new design, so that we have more releases. I know we've been kind of slow on releases, so that's kind of the goal, is to have some really cool kick butt designs coming out, and we have a couple coming out near future here. So,
well, and I will say, speaking as not only somebody that's working with you on some of these, but I mean, as a collector myself, just like everybody that's in the chat right now, we're not worried so much about how much you're releasing. It's the quality of what you're releasing as well.
Yeah.
You guys are you're literally releasing just insane designs that when you see them, the pictures that are online don't do them justice.
They really don't. They don't.
I mean, it's not till you actually have it in your hand that you're looking at it that you can appreciate, the time and effort and everything that you've put into these designs.
Dude, amen, Sean. I like that. Amen, Sean. I prefer quality over quantity. Thank you, Andrew. Yep. So we got a couple more things here. Danny was asking, does the 3D printing process stink up the room? Sean, you do a lot of 3D printing. What do you think?
Yeah. It depends on what you're printing with. If you're printing with standard PLA filament or PLA plus filament, no, doesn't have any kind of odor at all.
No.
I literally, until here just recently, I had my 3 filament printers, or FDM printers as they call them, lined up against the wall on a table, steadily printing stuff out, for my display chassis and now for, as you can see behind me here on my fig pen displays that I'm making and stuff as well. Um, I would have them running. The only issue I had was I got an Ender 3 from Creality first, and the type of board that they had in there, oh my gosh, it was so noisy. It was insane. It's like literally that's all you'd hear the whole time. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. So I started reading more and got the version 2, quiet as it could be. You couldn't hear it running. So I upgraded the board in the version 1 with the version 2 board, fixed the problem. Did the same thing with my CR10, which is a larger printer. You can actually print full-size helmets like, the Vader that you see back here. Now, I didn't print that one, but you can print that size helmet on the CR10 printer, and it doesn't stink the room up. Now, if you try to go to like ABS or some of the other types of filaments, it can be like that. Like they actually recommend, if you're going to print with ABS, you put it in a separate room, because the ABS plastic will put off toxic fumes. That's why I never got into that. Resin printing, though, oh my gosh, the detail you get from resin printing is unbelievable.
But the smell,
honestly, guys, it can smell. But hey, if you haven't, I will send you a link to some little air filters that I bought that go inside my resin printer that sits inside there.
You don't even smell it.
Don't even smell them. Don't smell them at all. My wife, she would get up and she's like, I can smell your printers. They stink. Every time you go in there, you could smell the resin. But since I started using those little HEPA filter looking things, you don't really smell it anymore.
I was going to say, I probably don't even notice because I'm in a stinky old basement building for my office. It already just smells bad. So I'm like, I don't smell it at all. But
I want to point out something here. Kelsey Swanson says that her favorite is the Darth Brady and Boba Fett. So I'm gonna do it for her.
Do you have the Darth? Oh my goodness,
Darth Brady's.
That was a funny one.
These were awesome. These were awesome when you put those out. I was like, I honestly didn't think they were gonna sell like they did for you. And then the next thing you know, they're like all gone, and everybody's clamoring. It's like, I want to get a Darth Brady. So I'm gonna ask you: are there plans to make any more?
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe Super Bowl runs around and maybe do something like that.
Dude, you could do a throwback, the old orange and white.
We could, yeah. My biggest thing is we don't want to do the same exact crystal, but we can do variations, and there's a lot of fun stuff we could do there. Yeah, orange and black, orange and red. Like any of those would work and be fun. So I remember doing those, and Ryan Thompson was like, we got to do a bunch of these. I'm like, no, like I only want to do like 12. I can't even remember how many we did. Was it 12 for the first one?
Yes, there's 12 for the first one, and I think you did 25 maybe for the second.
I think maybe was it 50? I think it was 50.
Well, I'll tell you what, I will find out here in just a second, because I can tell you that.
Yeah, so I know that one was out like in seconds. It was insane.
Oh yeah,
people were like,
it was
mad about that
so fast.
So that's why we did that second version. Was just everyone was already mad at me. They're like, I need one.
I want one so bad. Yeah, people are like, where can I get it? Where can I get it? Sorry, it's sold out. You can't get it.
Yeah, I like totally underestimated like how many people would want a football kyber crystal. It just blew my mind. Like,
so looking at my spreadsheet that I was talking about, that's on my Facebook page, you made 50 of the alternate jersey, which is the white and red.
Okay.
The original one, which is the pewter and red, was only 12. Yeah, so you only made 12 of those. That's why they're so much harder to find as well. I have seen some of them come across Evil Bay on occasion, but the prices, they've.
Do you remember what they were priced for on Evil Bay?
I've seen, honestly, I saw one guy had both of them listed on there, as a set for like $650.
Oh my goodness.
I think that when I heard that it sold, I think they sold for about 400 for the two of them,
That's
if I'm
insane.
not mistaken.
I know, like, that was pretty common with
Soraya.
our first stuff. Yeah, Evil Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, we have seen over the last few years, especially after COVID hit, that scalpers are notorious for just buying up everything and throwing them on there for major profits. So, I do occasionally see some Crafted Core stuff come on there. I actually have a search saved on eBay, and anytime anything from Crafted Core pops up on there, it notifies me, and I'm able to go on there and take a look and see
Oh, that's
what's
cool.
there and what the prices are, and kind of get an idea of it. So, I did see somebody ask in the group, where's it at? Christian asked, "What about an updated Grogu for Mando?"
Here,
And I know you and I have been talking about some Grogu stuff.
Here, let me pull that comment up. What about an updated Grogu for Mando? Yeah. What did you want to say about that, Sean?
Well, I will.
I want to tread
I'll
lightly
do
here,
this.
maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna tread lightly, but for those of you guys that don't know what the Grogus are, the child Kyber as it was listed.
Yeah, the child.
There were actually 3 versions that you did. You did the green version, which was limited to 200. I'm looking at my page here. Limited to 200 that you did there, which was the green version. Then you had a white chase that was released, and that one there was 20 of those that went out, and those were random. If you guys don't know how Chandler does with the chases, when he originally started, they were just randoms. So kind of like if you collect Funko Pops, you just happen to get one in the mail, you were lucky that you got one. And then, of course, what everybody that is really into collecting Crafted Core Kybers, and I know one person when I show this is going to freak out, and I believe that is Andrew Creeth is going to be definitely clamoring, but the black
I haven't
child.
seen one of those in forever.
Yeah.
Here,
This one here literally is like, I'm gonna hold it up here like this. Try to, at least. For anybody that knows, this is like the Grail Kyber from Chandler.
Were there only 2 of those? Is that right?
There was only 2 of these sent out as chases, and I've literally seen this one. I haven't seen it for sale in probably a year. I saw one person that had it for sale on Evil Bay for upwards of $1,000.
No way.
Because
really?
Yeah, because there was literally only 2 of them that you put out there. I'll tell you guys, this is not one of the 2. Chandler was gracious enough to send it to me originally to do for the review video, so I could show the set of the 3. And if you guys want to see them better, more close up and everything, check on my YouTube channel, because I do have a video on there where I showcase all 3 of them together. Awesome. But then this one here is actually one of the artist proofs. So it was one of the first ones that he made, and he was gracious enough to let me keep it, and I do appreciate that. So thank you again, Chandler, for that.
Yeah, no problem. And for some people wondering, you can win artist proofs in giveaways. So being at live streams is a good idea. That's probably like one of the only places you'll win one. So yeah.
So I will say, I'm just going to say, we'll keep it very vague, but in response to Christians, keep your eyes open. We'll just say that.
For other people's stuff, is that what you're saying?
No.
Got it.
Just keep your eyes open. I don't want to give away any more than that. We'll just hold it at that point. But keep your eyes peeled. Watch Chandler's, Instagram and Facebook. Watch mine.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe sometime after the beginning of the year we'll leave it. We'll stop there.
I
Don't wanna
think
spoil
we
anything.
may even get it by Black Friday. So we'll update on that. But
Yep.
that's
We'll
all I'm
stop
gonna
there.
say.
That's it. That's all the teaser we're gonna do on that one.
So we did want to ask for everyone here, since we're kind of on the topic of past Kyber crystals, what was your guys' all-time favorites? And maybe Sean can pull them up. I think you've got almost every single one.
Actually, I think I literally do have every single one.
You have literally every single one. Yeah. So I
have tracked them all down. But if I do, I'm going to have to go grab them all. So give me just a second. I'll just bring them all over here so I can show you quick.
Yeah, let's do that. So what we're going to do, you guys leave us a comment and we'll just start highlighting them. We want to see either your favorite ones or ones you want to see, and Sean will actually show us here. So already we have the Ben Solo. That is a hard one to get. Yeah, that's everyone's saying Ben Solo. Super hard to get.
Sorry, I've only got 2 hands.
Oh my goodness. Dude, that's when you know you have too many. You need to throw them on Evil Bay.
That won't happen.
All right, guys, bear with us. We're going to start with the Ben Solo, though.
Almost got them all.
Yo, Ryan's here. What's up, dude? So for anyone wondering, Ryan could not be here tonight, but we are, and I didn't mention this, we are doing another live stream on Tuesday. And I'll give you a little more details on that at the end of the stream tonight. So yeah, it's I believe it's his wife's birthday today, so that's why he's not here. So
happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
All right, so Ben Solo, huh?
Yeah, let's see that Ben Solo.
Let's get it to where you can really see it. Ben Solo was one of the hardest ones for me to find. I will say the first Ben Solo, and this is why I say watch out when you're looking on Evil Bay. The first Ben Solo that I found was a knockoff somebody else had made.
Yep.
And I asked them, was it a Crafted Core Ben Solo after I got it? Because it did not come with a card. And this was early on before I really got into collecting Kybers. And they're like, no, this is my own custom design I do.
And it conveniently came out after ours did.
Yeah. But they insisted it was their own design. They said that there was no card with it because it wasn't one of yours. And so then I had to go and search for this one. So it was definitely a hard one to find.
And you got that one on eBay, right?
No, actually, I had a guy from Batu Kyber Collectors that when I put a list out of, hey, I'm looking for these, let me know if you have them. He reached out to me and says, hey, I've got that Ben Solo if you want it. So we talked back and forth a little bit. We worked the deal out and I got it. Now, the one nice thing about the Ben Solo, and I don't have it here where I can show you, but it came with a print as well. And then there was a little pin that looked just like it that you could get when it first came out as well.
Yep.
So,
oh, cool. So let's see, Darth Father. So it's actually Dark Father.
Dark Father.
That one is a popular one. We still have that on the website. For anyone
Dark Father was the first one that I got. First Crafted Core. First one that I saw with the cracks in it like that. It was before I got the Ben Solo. And I mean that design when I first saw it was just wow, because there's been that big hype for the Black Kyber from Galaxy's Edge, and being able to see that one, it's unbelievable.
That one was a real pain to make. Just saying,
Yeah.
I hand carved those all in the beginning. So.
Andrew Creeth did make a good point for you guys, just like I was saying. The best way to tell if it's a fake or a real one, no card, it's probably a fake. So everything that Chandler's made has come with a card. And unless it is open edition, they all have numbers on there.
Yep.
So they'll say, 62 of 200 or whatever. The open editions that are like, for instance, where did I set it? Oh, in your new 10, your open editions there. These they'll come with a card, but they're not numbered because they are open edition.
Yep.
So when you get them, you will get a card though, and that's the best way to be able to tell on there. If you guys haven't gotten the 10, check this out, man. This is really good. If you don't have any of the Kybers that are in the case or in the 10 now, you can buy the whole set with the 10. And with the price that Chandler's got, you basically get the 10 for free.
Yep.
Because you pay basically the cost of the Kybers.
Yep. When
it comes down to it. So that's those the open editions like that are the only ones that you're going to get that aren't numbered.
And one thing with that too is, you're always free to message me or Sean, or any of the Craft Course team, and we can tell you right off if it's real or not. Like, it's pretty easy for us. Our hand is on all of them. So
yeah, we've seen a bunch of them out there. So let's see. Yeah, Ben Soroya. I know I'm going to say your name wrong. I am so sorry. Soroya says that no, that's not the one that I was looking at. Where to go? Oh, the one below it. The Ben Solo was so prone to be made as knockoffs, and like I said,
it was.
I ended up giving the one knockoff that I got to my oldest son. He liked it, so I gave it to him. But you can definitely tell the difference looking at a knockoff compared side by side with an actual crafted core one. You can see the difference in the two of them. So,
real quick, do you have a dark side? A lot of people probably haven't seen that one.
Dark side, honestly, was one of the hardest ones for me to find. So I had one guy that when I was looking for it, wanted to sell me an artist proof version of it for way more than I was willing to spend. So I didn't do that, but I did luck into finding this one. I don't remember where it was exactly that I got it, but it was one of the last non-chase Kybers that I had to find, and then got that one. So that was actually your second Kyber that was released.
Yeah.
The first one, which was very hard to find as well,
Skywalker,
was the Skywalker. So this Kyber, guys, is the one that started it all.
Dude, the reaction that I got from that was insane. Like,
yeah.
When I started off, it was literally like, oh, I bet I could do this. That was the first one we came up with, and people just blew up. It was insane.
Yeah.
It's kind of nostalgic thinking back about that.
Let's look at my list here. After that was the Elemental Nature, which is one of the Savis designs in the 10. Then your Ben Solo. Then you had two more Savis, the Power and Control and the Peace and Justice. And then the next ones that came out was actually the Crystals of Answers.
Oh, and yeah, okay.
The chase of that one was it eluded me. It was one of the last two with the Black Child chase was one of the last two for me to find. And
I'm gonna have to show you a picture here, man. I got a picture today of someone with that set, and they have every single one of those slots with the chase.
That was Jackson Miller.
Yep.
Because he sent me the picture, and I was like, dude, you got 3 of them now? He says, yeah, I just got it in today. He loves that crystal. It's unbelievable. I think it was actually It was the second one that you did after Ben Solo that had the lines in it.
Mm.
So it's got the white lines on there.
And that one is
this
glow in the
here,
dark too.
Yes, it does. Let's see. See if I can light it up here. Got my little UV flashlight. You can kind of tell it glows a little bit. I got too much light showing up from my screen.
We got a couple
But
people here
it
who
glows
got
a
that
nice green color, and it was hard to find. This was another one that Chandler was gracious enough to gift to me, to finish out my complete collection along with the child. But these are all artist proofs because, and I can't get this thing to go back in the slot there. Because I couldn't find anybody that didn't want to charge an arm and a leg, unfortunately, for it, originally when it came out. But yeah, I literally love that. I got this box from
what's his name?
Well, I got it from Benjamin.
Okay.
And sorry, my memory is not the greatest in the world. But I know
Anton Botello, is that who made him originally?
I don't know who the guy's name that made him. I know that the box that Jackson had his in, he had an issue with it, and he reached out to me asking me about it, and I actually had to look back in my history and find where Ben actually told me, and I'm looking for Ben's name. I feel terrible because we talk so much and I can't remember his last name. It's driving me insane. Let's do it this way.
While you're looking for that,
Ben
Chad.
Wolf. Benjamin Wolf. He's the one that I got the box from. He got it from the guy who originally made them, and that guy doesn't actually make these anymore, I don't believe.
He doesn't know. No.
So
Chad is asking where these people buying them from. eBay, but also I think the best place is just on the Batu Kybers Collectors page.
Yeah, the Batu Kyber Collectors. I have a page that I made, also called the Kyber Council.
Mm-hmm.
That different crafters can post their stuff in there as well. But a lot of times on those different groups, you'll find occasionally somebody that may be selling some of what they had available, that they may be getting out of it or downsizing their crystals or for whatever reason. But yeah,
I'll drop a link for that
ones
in the comments there.
Yeah, the older Kybers, pretty much the Kyber collector groups. It's about the only place you're going to find them where you're not going to get, taken to the cleaners by some scalper out there. Honestly.
Yeah.
So speaking of the childs earlier, we were talking about since I didn't show them then. Here's how the other two childs were.
Oh,
So,
dude, awesome.
And the white. And I know my camera's not focusing on them because it's focusing on my background. So I'll try to get them. There we go. Maybe focus a little bit better. But those were fun to find.
There is someone making a red version of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Saw a picture of that, and yeah. Okay. There was a full set Ben Solo pin. Yes, the pin and the crystal for sale. Yeah, I have seen some on there on sale recently as well. And I mean the print is really nice looking. And the pin, it looks exactly like the Kyber, so it's definitely does look good.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Were there any last ones we want to see before we switch gears, guys?
Sorry, my chair's being noisy here. I will tell you, one of my favorites. Oops, I think my Bluetooth just kicked out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it hasn't kicked out yet, but it's definitely I might have to change to regular earbuds here or headphones in a second. Um, the Dark Father, or I mean, sorry, Dark Emperor.
Oh, okay.
The detail on this one, guys,
Yeah.
as you can see here, I'm trying to kind of spin it around here. The detail on this one is crazy good. So, um, I think this one here is still available to purchase as
Yeah,
well.
we
I think
still
this
have a
was
few of
open edition.
those. But when those are out, they're out. So
Okay, so
they're
that
not
that's
coming out.
open.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember if that was open or not. Dark Emperor. No, they were
Yeah,
listed
here
400,
real
400
quick.
total.
So I did give Ian McDiarmid one at Star Wars Celebration, and it was hilarious. So for
You gave
anyone
him
who
what,
hadn't,
the Dark Emperor.
yeah, I gave him that one, and we went up, and he was at the table. He's a really nice guy. I don't know if you've met him.
I have
Um,
not, but everything I've seen him online, talking to people, he just seems like he's like the nicest guy.
Yeah, he was the nicest guy. And so we go up, we hand it to him, and it's got the little card, and he looks super creepy. I don't know if you remember the artwork for that one.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "What is this?" And it was like, "Oh, it's a crystal. It's got your face on it." He's like, "What?" Like, he just thought it was funny. And so, but it was cool because he like picked it back up afterwards. It's like, "Oh, that's really cool. Thank you guys." And so like he didn't just like set it aside and be like, "Oh, thank you, whatever." But he actually like looked at it, checked it out again. I was like, "Thank you guys. It's so cool." So that kind of made the trip for me. We also gave Tamira Morrison the Daimyo crystal, and then we gave Ewan
Mhm.
McGregor his crystal as well. So that was pretty cool. But
Oh wow. Yeah, the Daimyo crystal. I have it in
oh, nice.
the insert. So that one was really cool. I will say this, um, for you guys that may not know, this was he Chandler sent me 6 different designs, colorations of this,
Yeah,
if I remember right.
yeah,
And you guys can thank my wife. She's the one that chose this design. She said she liked this one the best. So my wife contributed to that one as well.
yeah. It's. I don't think people realize like how picky I am
Yeah.
because I send you probably like 30 pictures before I'm like, oh, I like it, and then like it's out there. So
Yep. Here
which
we
one
go.
is the most limited of my current crystals right now? Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's pull up the website, guys. Okay, so
I gotta switch earpieces here because
you're
they
good.
are
You're good.
beeping in my ear.
I will see if we can find the most limited one right now.
I'm gonna go to these. You're not gonna be able to hear anymore. It just died.
It might be. Let's see here. I think it's the Cricknaman's right now.
Can you still hear?
So that one is cool. I don't know if people know, but we did just drop the price on that. Beautiful crystal, and it also has a tin that you can get.
Yes, it
Optional. So
that's the way
oh
it
yeah,
looks.
there we go. Yeah, so I think right now that's our most limited one. So that one will not come back. I know on the topic of that, someone asked if we're gonna have more Avengers themed ones. We will. You probably won't see it till next year though. Just because the ones we have coming out soon are just I can't not do them. They're just too incredible. So but yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely some incredible stuff coming down the pipe for y'all.
yeah. So we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and transition into our trivia night. So we got some trivia games for you. unfortunately, only 20 people can join because I didn't pay for a license. There's 26 people on the live stream, so first come, first serve, guys. But you can still throw your answers in the comments. Let's go ahead and pull that up. So it is. Oh, go ahead, sir.
Kane asked a question.
Okay.
That asked me, have you asked me about my opinions for a versus box? So a box to be able to keep like the versus series that you started, to put them all together in. We have not. He hasn't mentioned anything about a versus box to me yet. I don't know if that is something that you're thinking about doing, Chandler.
Yeah, I definitely want something for the whole set. I've been asked a lot on versus, and the issue is I've been having a hard time just going back to a double-sided color for it because I feel like it deserves more. Maybe it's just me being like picky. So maybe we can ask you guys what you think of that. But there's still, I think, 2 more crystals or 3 more crystals we have to do in that set. So,
well, I know the original, for you guys that may be new, the original setup was, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, Chandler, 5 total that you could purchase. And then after those, if you have all 5, then you have the option of being able to purchase the number 6.
That's
you literally
correct.
have to have all 5 of them.
Yeah.
So currently in the verses, you've got Scavenger versus Empress, which was, I think, number 1. You do have, which I love the coloration on this. Sokka versus Vader.
Oh, yes. That one is so good.
This is a beautiful Kyber. The blue, the white, the black, all that.
Here, we'll throw you up a little bigger there.
I mean, this Kyber is absolutely sick looking. So that was number 2. And then what was it?
So the third one is technically Maul's Defeat.
Okay. So Maul's Defeat, which I know many of you guys have seen that one before. That was that the first Maul's Defeat? I'm looking on my list. Maul's Defeat was the first one that you had that had the face design on the Kyber.
If we don't count the Grogu one, I think.
Yeah.
So
those 3, I don't think you have any other. I don't think you've got any more in the series yet. So you still have 2 more to do then.
Yeah, we do. We still have 2, and it's been like over a year or something like that. So
yeah, I know that's been a big question that's been asked of me as well. If I've heard anything else about the Versus series, I'll tell everybody I've been asking myself. So when are we going to finish it? Because I mean, I want to see what you've got coming for the next 2, and then seriously, the last one.
I do have ideas for the last one, and I will tell you what I've got cooking in my brain will blow you guys away if I can make it happen in real life. That is an issue sometimes, like translating, because you have so much you have to fit inside that crystal. So designing it can be a little tricky. But yeah, we will finish it for everyone asking. I don't have a timeline yet. I apologize. But yeah.
So I will say this though, if you haven't gotten the first 3 that I just showed you, you need to look for them and try to get them, because you have to have those. Yep. And I'll be honest with you, it was the Versus series that started all this that I have on my desk. Because when I saw, I have to have all 5 to be able to get the last one. Okay, so me being the completionist collector that I am, as you can tell, I had to grab them. So definitely look for them if you don't have them. See, I do see, especially the Scavenger versus Empress, I do see that one show up quite often. It's been a little while since I've seen one, but I have seen them show up quite often. That's probably, the one that you'll find easily on eBay versus like the Ahsoka versus Vader, for instance.
Yep.
You'll find them on different places like that. So
Yeah,
and
and
yes, Andrew,
some people
Maul
are
is
asking.
limited edition.
Yeah, Maul is open edition, and that's part of it. So that's a pretty easy one to get. So
I'm not sure which ones Kane's talking about. He says, I'm still interested in some of the ones that you showed in the last live.
I gave away way too much information the last live.
Yeah, I watched it and I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, I'm
Because
having to
I
dial
get those
back.
messages that say, don't let anybody know about this. Keep this to yourself. And then all of a sudden you started like spilling the beans. And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess I ain't got to worry about me getting it out there.
Yeah, I'm bad at that. Ryan is always getting at me. He's like, dude, stop showing people. You can't tell anyone about these ones. And then I'm like, hey guys, look at this. And he's always on me. He's right though.
Yeah. But honestly, it shows that you take pride in what you're making. So we can tell that you enjoy what you're doing. You take pride in what you're making because of just how excited you get about these new designs. I mean, every time you send me a message and you say, look at this one, I can tell just how excited you are about something new that you're making, man. So,
yeah,
we can see it in what you're putting out there.
Yeah. Somebody was saying, can never give away too much info. Sometimes I do. Gets me in trouble.
Soraya said that she gave an Ahsoka versus Vader to Ashley Eckstein.
Oh, no way. Wait, no, I remember you telling me that. I don't remember what her reaction was, but
because I know you're kind of in the same area that I am. I guess was that at MegaCon that you gave her that one?
I was hoping to catch her at Star Celebration, but it didn't work out. So
yeah.
Her reaction, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, it was MegaCon. That's awesome.
I thought so. Yeah, I was there last year. Going to be there again this year. Keep an eye out.
We're
going to have fun with that.
I was just talking to Sean. I will be making a trip to Florida either March or April next year. So we're going to put it together, a big get together, hang out with people. Details on that when we get closer. But
I'm excited for it because this is the only time we've ever seen each other. We've never actually met in person.
Yeah, we haven't.
On the opposite sides of the country from each other.
Yeah. Okay, and unnamed Crystal honors. Give the dates and I will be there. Yeah, we don't know for sure yet. My parents are gonna take my daughter to Disney World, so we're gonna all go together. So yep. Okay, guys,
we'll be here in May. So you coming for May 4th? Because I'll be here for May 4th. Look for me. My wife and I will be up there at Disney for May 4th.
Awesome. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. We got 31 people in here now. So it's to the races. Whoever gets on this cahoots first. So I can only have 20 people. And we'll still talk and stuff while we're doing the trivia. Keep throwing your questions out. But let's pull that up here. And
wow, Chad's coming all the way from Australia, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, we met him at a celebration, and it was a party. We just hung out the whole time. So like 4 days straight. It was awesome. Okay, guys. Can you?
If any of y'all do go to May 4th at Disney World in Orlando, look for me because I put posts up when I'm there.
Let's see here. Cahoots. All right, there's the code. 20 slots for 29 people.
Do we have anything special going to the winter?
Yeah, let me go ahead and grab something and show you guys. I will not be able to hear you, but I'll be right back.
Well, while he is away and can't hear, I will tell you guys there are some seriously good designs coming up. Keep an eye out. He's got some different series that he's going to be making, which I've kind of hinted to a little bit and stuff. It's definitely going to be some good stuff. Oh, he's back. We can't talk about it anymore.
Whoa. All right.
I was just telling you got some really good stuff coming up for them to keep their eyes out, and new series stuff that that you're working on that we kind of hinted on a little bit earlier, but not really getting into more detail.
Yeah. Here, real quick. So we have a couple of shirts here that we designed and made. So we're gonna give the top 3 people a shirt today, and I have like 5 or 6 designs. So what we'll do is top 3, and then I'll go ahead and reach out to you, and you can pick which shirt you like. And we will have more prizes on Tuesday, not probably more Kyber related. Today we got some sweet shirts. So
Kane, I do go to Disney quite often, probably once or twice a month. Haven't been a little here recently, but just keep an eye out on my Facebook, because I post on Facebook a lot of times when my wife and I are going up there. For anybody that happens to be going up there and you're around. And if you're going to be going up there, any of you guys in the chat right now, if you're going to be going up there and you'd like to, meet me, Chandler wouldn't be around, but if you'd like to meet me, by all means, hit me up, let me know. I just met up with one guy in September that was there and had a blast just hanging out and talking with him. So,
oh yeah, there he is, Adam. Sean met us at Disney. It was super fun.
Yep, Adam. Sorry, memory again.
So guys, we only have like 10 people in. There's 10 more slots, so
come on, guys, get in there.
I mean, pretty good chances of getting a shirt.
All right, Soroya says she's going to be there January 20th. Let me look at and see if I can make that happen. January 20th. That's on a Friday. It would be late me getting up there, but I can try to get up there after work.
Okay, Katie. So what you got to do, you go to www.kahoot.it. You put in that pin, and then it'll have you put in a name, and then you're in. Yeah, the game pin. Okay.
All right, I got you on my list there, Soroya. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry.
All right. I'm going to give you guys maybe another minute, and then we'll hop in.
I'll put it this way. If anybody wants to let me know that you are going to be at Galaxy's Edge at any time on my Facebook, direct message me on my Facebook page, the Kyber Curator, and we'll chat back and forth, see if we can set something up. That'll be the easiest way. Because I see Chad Brown said he's going to be there in November for a few days as well.
Dude, I wish I was closer to hang out with all you guys.
I do too.
I'm trying to convince my wife. It's already like snowing here and terrible, and I'm like, let's just go to Florida. Let's see.
So you guys can see, I do put it right there on my phone. I've got it right there to meet Soroya. So I will definitely put it in there and make all the effort I can to meet you guys. I love talking with you guys. I love talking with fellow fans. It's awesome.
Okay, real quick. 1 more minute, guys. If you're on your phone, you can hang up on the stream and come back to it, because it'll show you all the answers or questions and stuff on your phone. So that's what I would do if you're trying to do both. But we're going to start here real soon. Also, yes, everyone is welcome to my house on November 4th. I don't know why that's a thing, but come on.
I think that's because you offered, I think, talking to me before about coming up there and hanging out with you. So I think November 4th is like midday.
Come on up, guys. Seriously, come up, hang out.
My wife and I have talked about trying to make a weekend trip to come up there just to see your shop and everything and hang out for a bit. So
yeah,
we just got to work that out sometime after the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and if I were to move down to Florida, we could have a shop there. People could come in, and that'd be like the ultimate dream right there. But
you'd be right here by everybody, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody on this coast. I do have to say I do have a lot of people from the Cali side, Disneyland, that want to meet me, but unfortunately, I have not made it out that way. Someday I will make it out that way, and I will let everybody know, and we'll just fill up Galaxy's Edge and have fun.
I mean, that park is way easier for me to get to. So it's like a 14-hour drive rather than like a 30-hour drive. So
Hey, Adam said he's bringing snacks on November 4th. So
okay, yeah, come on, bring snacks. I will eat them all. We'll hang out. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start the game, guys. If you're not in, sorry, you can still play by joining at the bottom, I think. So let's go ahead and start it up.
Let's get it going. We got some good questions for you guys.
Crafted Cores Halloween live stream.
So what kind of trooper is introduced at the beginning of Rogue One?
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, the faster you answer, the more points you get. So you can look it up, but you won't get as many points. Also, you can still join with that game pin at the bottom, guys. So
10 people got it right. 3 people got it wrong. Oh, well. Well, those 10 people have got some points. Let's see. Next screen.
There we go.
All right. BD Best one.
Awesome.
Good answer. Good answer.
What is the nickname of the Wookiee bounty hunter, Snuva? You know, I'm not going to lie, Sean, I don't know this.
Only reason I do is because I went searching for the questions today.
Oh.
I didn't know the answer to this one off the bat either.
All right. Yeah, it looks like not a lot of people knew that. So
that was, I knew it was going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
When I find a trivia question I don't know the answer to, I'm like, that's going to be a rough.
Yeah, I threw that chrysanthemum in there to kind of throw people off, and I think it worked. So sorry, guys. All right.
Ooh, Matthew T took the lead.
How old was Anakin during the battle on Geonosis?
How old was he? That's a close one. Let's see. I wonder who's going to get it right.
Like, if someone actually knows all these, they are incredibly smart.
Only 2 people got that one. I didn't know the answer to that one either.
Yeah.
Matthew T still in the lead, but it looks like JJ jumped up. So we got a tight race.
Yeah, this game you never know.
200.
If you get one wrong and they just keep getting them right, you're like back at the bottom. So
what is the diameter of the first Death Star? How big was it?
All right.
All right. We got some more people there. Got that one.
We're so
thought it was bigger. Honestly thought it was bigger.
Yeah, I would have totally gone with 1,200. Like, it just seems so big.
Oh, and Mike H took the lead.
Count Dooku was one of how many Jedi who had left the Jedi Order? Speaking of, I think we're getting some pretty good insight of that on the Tales of the Jedi.
Oh my gosh, dude, that series has been so good. I loved it. I was happy that they dropped all of them at once.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have to wait like with all the other series. So 6 people got that one right.
Well, it's cool because I feel like you just don't really know a lot about him. So
no. And that new saber, oh my heavens, dude. That new saber, when I saw that, I was like, oh, gotta have it. So
yeah,
look for a review video on that one when it comes out.
And you know, I've only gotten like 3 episodes in so far. I've been forbidden to watch them without my wife, so As soon as
Good.
we're done tonight, I'm going to like probably binge watch the rest of
Binge watch the
her.
rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the fact that they're not, like, super long. I mean, I do wish there was more involved in them, so
That's
I
true.
wish they
Yeah.
were longer, but
Yeah.
with the fact that they're not really super long, it does make it where you can just, like I mean, I watched all of them back to back to back, all
Yeah,
was it
because
6 episodes or 8 episodes, whatever it was?
they're like 15 minutes a piece. Is that right?
15 to 20, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Yes, and I do want to hug baby Ahsoka. Goodness. I'm such a baby. I like cried in that one when the when the tiger thing took the baby.
Oh,
So
but dude, I would just, like it gave me chills when you got
yeah.
that tiger's, like,
Yeah.
looking at her and everything. She just reaches up, touches his nose like it was nothing. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was the cutest thing."
Yeah.
Sorry if you haven't seen it. We spoiled it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe we should like stop talking about it. It's good so far from what I've seen.
Yeah.
So
Mike H took the lead. Oh, BD Best got back up in the top 3 again.
yo, okay. Sorry. Oh, Andrew, I didn't know you haven't seen it. Also, that is one of my favorite crystals right there. Just saying. I love that one. Do you not have that one? Okay, you do. Good, good, good.
Yeah, got the chase and the regular one.
How many chases did we do on that? Do you remember?
I can tell you. Solo Carbonite Chase 12.
Okay. Yeah. Our chases are usually pretty low, so
Yeah, I think the highest matter of fact, the highest chases that you've done of all the chases that I've seen so far were the childs at 20 apiece.
I think
The white one, I should say.
the Obi-Wan will have 40 chases actually.
Okay.
So I think it's like 1 out of every 100 or no, wait, no, sorry, 1 out of every. I can't do math. There's 40 of them. Or is that 100 chase? I don't think it's 100 chase. We need to look that up.
No, because you're making 400 total.
Yeah, I think there's only 40 chase.
Yeah, I've got listed 40 of them.
Yeah, math is hard. Yes, I literally changed my degree so I didn't have to do math. So, okay, DL44. Good job, guys. Oh, Mike is in the lead
Mike
still.
H took the first
David's
spot.
moving up. Chad is the highest climber. Good job, Chad.
Which planet was Mace Windu born on? I had to search for this one to figure that one out. Because you don't see anything or hear anything about him.
You don't know. So my wife was telling me, she's looking this up, and she said that Mace was actually orphaned and found by Yoda and raised by him and given the name Mace. But I didn't know if that was true or not.
I don't know. I'm going to have to go look at history on StarWars.com and see what they say.
Yeah. So if any of you guys in the comments know, let me know, because it was kind of fascinating. So. Let's see. He's recovered. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Whoa. Did this change?
Wow.
David jumped up a lot.
David G jumped up there. Dude, look at second and third place are literally separated by 30 points.
It's
How many
hard.
punches
Like,
we have left?
you get one wrong or you're a little slow on one. It's like you could drop all the way down. So
Yeah.
I think
we only got 3 questions left.
you guys should get this one. When Qui-Gon performed the blood test on Anakin, how high was the midichlorian count?
Yeah. You guys should get this one. Come on.
I think we've asked this one too.
We're getting a bunch of answers. I see them popping through. 13 answers. Wow. One person got that one right.
Did we word it weird?
May have.
Maybe a little bit. Sorry, guys. I think it was 20,000. Are we right? I need to double check that. Anakin midichlorian count. Yeah. I think we're right. 25,000. Sorry, guys. Oh,
T
dude,
001.
they're close. Is this the last one? Is this the last question?
No, this is number 9. You got this one and one more.
Okay.
So, what's the name of Palpatine's loyal aide? Those answers. 2 answers. Okay, here we go. People got some answers coming in now. Had me worried there for a second.
Well, they had to look it up real quick, man.
I guess so.
I wouldn't have known that one, so wow. That's actually pretty good, guys.
Hey, that's good though. 9 people got that one. So we're going to see that top list probably change a little bit here.
I think we will. Let's see here. No.
Oh, wow.
It's close.
Yeah, I mean, you're only talking
Really
what,
close.
700 points between the top 3. So one
guys.
quick answer could make the difference here.
On what planet did Han accept Chewbacca as his partner? Tatooine, Deveron, Mandalore, or Corellia? This is a make or break. There we go. Oh, only 4 people got it.
Ooh.
I'm nervous. We'll see. Okay. Here are the results, guys.
Drum roll, please. BD
There we
Best.
go.
Third
BD
place.
Best, third place.
David G. Who got first? ST001 came up from behind and
Whoa.
took the lead. Great job, guys. That's
Good
awesome.
job, guys.
That was fun. I enjoyed watching that.
That was fun.
That was good.
I have one issue though. I don't know how to get their real names from this. Let's see if we can. If you guys won, reach out to me.
If you won, reach out and send a screenshot of it showing that
Yeah. Send a screenshot.
That way we can verify.
So I'm gonna write down these names here real quick. We have David
Soroya
G.
said that she's the winner.
Good job, Soroya.
Congratulations.
If you guys are here right now, you could even just shout it out. But David G,
David
that makes
Goldberry.
sense.
David G, there you go. Yeah, Andrew, I do like this a lot better than having, because sometimes the chats don't show up things exactly right.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen it to where, you know, on my screen it would show one person answered first, and then on Chandler's and Ryan's screen it would show somebody else answered first. So this definitely makes it a lot more fair, and it's enjoyable. It's much more enjoyable to see it this way.
Yeah, there were a lot of arguments from that. We had to just get to the point where it was the first ones we saw.
Yeah.
And honestly, I sent out a couple extra prizes just to help people be happier. But yeah, I think this is way more fun. We can interact with it live. You guys can join from your phones. Delays is bad. So congrats, guys. That's awesome. So I'm going to reach out to you. Well, reach out to me, and then I will let you know what shirts we have available. There's probably about 5 designs. And we can ship those out probably the next day. So congrats, guys. So that's it for the games we have tonight. Yeah, we still have people arguing with us. But cool. So I think that's it for that. We are going to show, did we do the giveaway for the mall crystal yet?
No, we have not.
We did not. So let's go ahead and jump into that, guys. So every month we are doing a crystal giveaway on our website. And we'll just kind of go through here. If you didn't see it, really easy to join. At the top of the page here, enter our monthly giveaway. You just click there. we usually just have you do an email and a couple questions. Doesn't cost you anything. And then right here, it'll almost always say what crystal we're doing. So we're going to update the next month's crystal by Tuesday. We're not going to say what we did yet here. So, but yeah, easy to join there. So we had about 156 people join this month.
Wow.
So
I passed it up, guys, because I didn't want to have the chance of winning something and you could take away from y'all. So know that I am not there.
yeah. Yeah. So let's go ahead. We'll just go ahead and do this. Just one winner tonight on this for the mall crystal. And let me show you guys, for anyone who hasn't seen it, what they're getting. So these are the mall crystals. It's probably one of, yeah. Oh, you got it there too. That's sick. The red is different on yours.
It's darker. I think that it's just because the light from your camera when you took that picture highlighted it. It's much darker. The light it is a darker light. I mean, if I hold it back here, it's brighter.
Okay.
But you can't see it back here.
So we've got this one here. We had more pictures. They're not working. But yeah, this is, I think what you were mentioning, this is like the first sculpted crystal we did.
Yes, it was the first sculpted, not counting the child.
Yeah, not counting the child. These ones are awesome. I really love them. I know when we first sent them out, there were some issues with the horns breaking off.
Yeah, because I remember you sent them out. You sent them out in little bags, like the padded envelopes.
They got destroyed. So anytime you get one of these, they come in a box now. So yeah. But these are all hand painted by me and my sister. She does a really good job on that. So,
well, I do have to correct one thing. I did say earlier that I have everything that you've released, and I do have to say that I don't have a full set of your spirit glows.
Oh, okay.
Like 29 spirit glows or something like that you did, or 27, because there's one with each voice in it. I've only got one of those, so if I decide I really want to complete the whole set, I have to track those down.
I wonder, does anyone have the whole set of that?
I don't know.
I think KRC had one, and then he got rid of it because he didn't like me.
Didn't you have the option to buy the full set at one time?
We did. I don't think anyone took it up. I think I took it down, actually, is what it was. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if anyone actually has a whole set.
See, now you're giving me a challenge.
There you go, dude. Go get the whole set.
Oh gosh, my wife would kill me.
Dude, that'd be hard. That'd be hard.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, let's pull that up again here. That's the one we're giving away today. So let's just start it up. Oh wait, I was way too fast. Well, there it is, Mike. My spinner.
I don't know that Mike is actually in the chat. Is Mike here?
Is Mike here? It's fine if you aren't here on that. Probably what we'll actually do today is I'll do one for the people here as well. So, but Mike, congratulations on that. I'll be reaching out to you.
Crystal Yates says, "I'll be Mike."
I'll be Mike. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually gonna do another one for you guys. There's no way to tell if they're. Let's see. I'll make another wheel. Is there a way to do that? Or is there a way to just pick everyone here?
I don't know. I can't see the chat list or the list of people on here like you can, I think.
Yeah, let's see.
It's just what's in chat.
I want to give another away. Let's see here. He's here in the chat. I don't see him, guys. What we'll do, we'll pick one more of the trivias and we'll do old school. Whoever I see first gets it in the chat. I know you guys just said you hate that. But let's do that. So I'm going to pull up one of our trivias we didn't do, Sean.
Okay.
And guys, rules on this one. It's going to be the first one that Sean sees. I'm going to make him the bad guy. Okay.
So I've got one of the questions.
Okay. Yeah.
The list that I sent you.
Let's pull it up here.
I'm trying to highlight it. There we go.
Okay.
That one could be a hard one.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Why don't you go ahead, put it out there, and then the first person you see to get it right, we'll go with. So,
all right. So the question is, who provided the voice for General Grievous?
First one Sean sees gets a Maul Kyber Crystal.
Again, who provided the voice for General Grievous? First one that popped in there with the right answer was David Goldsberry.
There we go. Congratulations,
like
dude.
Street Rats. Street Rats is some guy.
Some guy.
That's awesome. That's probably the best answer I've seen. Some guy.
Awesome. David, congrats. You just got a Maul Crystal as well. And guys, if you didn't get anything tonight, don't worry. We're doing another live on Tuesday, and we're going to be giving away some of our new stuff. So definitely you don't want to miss out on that. So I guess we could just turn it up. Any questions, any comments you want to make, Sean, or should we close this out?
Well, I do want to let everybody know I made a post a couple weeks back asking about live streaming a build that I was doing. And some people said to do it as time lapse, and some said, just do it or whatever. Some really didn't care. I tried to do time lapse, but for some reason, my system was not wanting to cooperate with me. So I just said, screw it. I'm just going to just do it anyway. But I wanted to show you guys. Bandai makes these models that you can do. And what I love about them is they're posable. They're awesome.
No way.
So it's a plastic model that you can do. So, I mean, everything is posable. Every joint moves on there. So it's pretty cool. I like it. So I'm going to be making some more of these. I found a hobby store here locally that sells these, and I got my eyes maybe for Christmas, hopefully. They got one that's got BB-8 and R2. They got one with Mando. They got some ATSTs, different things like that. They got one that's actually got an X-Wing and a Star Destroyer. So those are a lot of fun to do.
Hey, real quick. So David said he already won one tonight. He wants to give it up to the next person. Do you have one more trivia we could try?
Absolutely.
And
David, thank you for that.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude. That's good.
And what we'll do, if you guys want a prize tonight, we'll just say it goes to the next person, if that's okay. So. And same rules. First one that Sean sees gets it, unless they've already won tonight.
If this one may be too hard.
No, that's fine. Let's do it.
Yeah, because it's not something that would be easy. Actually, yeah, we'll do that one because the other one I was just looking at, I think that one would be too hard.
Oh, and real quick, people are asking, is it trivia on Facebook or YouTube? We're seeing both the comments for YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, either one works.
Yeah, the program that we're using, it pulls from both, I believe.
Yeah, pulls from both. Okay, let's do it.
All right, so here's the question. And you have to get, it has to be exactly, this is a phrase. Okay, so you're going to be looking for the phrase, how the phrase was said. So it needs to be, you need to put it in there exactly how it was done. Okay. And the question is,
dude, this is hard.
I know it's going to be hard. We might have some people just yelling at us here in a few minutes. What were Padme's last words? Do 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 do. Soroya, oh, this one hurts. Yeah, you guys are going to probably have to search this to be able to find it. I'm seeing some really close answers.
He says it's got to be exact. So
really close answers.
Did she moan right before she died? Probably. Let's see. I'm not seeing it yet. It's very close. Guys, you got like half of the answer right. Everyone's looking it up right now.
Yeah. I knew this was going to be a difficult one. It's the entire phrase.
That one's really close. Soraya, don't say it. Don't say it. Can I get a Coke with that? I don't think she said that.
Good question.
Can you imagine? Hold my beer.
Wow, everybody has got like almost all of it.
There's one thing before that, guys. That's my final hint. Oh,
there it is.
That's it, right? I think we're getting it now. Did I lose you, Sean?
Nope. I'm looking.
Okay.
So
Hey, wait, message me real quick. I saw one first. I want to know which one you saw.
There's one that's almost.
Oh, you're going. You're getting really picky.
Almost got it. Well, okay. I said it's got to be exact. Okay. Unfortunately, okay. I said it has to be exact. And Suka Punched is the one that actually got it right.
Okay. Suka Punched on YouTube. You just won a Maul Kyber crystal. Congrats, guys. Yeah, so go ahead and email me, craftedcores@gmail.com if you want a prize tonight, and then we'll get that all sorted for you. You could send some proof as well. That'd be great. And within the next 24 hours, and I can get that out to you guys. Thank you so much. And before we go, we just have one little thing to tease before Tuesday. A lot of people were asking if there's product release tonight. We are pushing that to Tuesday. We will have another live stream with giveaways, but let's just kind of show them.
Can you throw up on the screen there the answer that Soka Punched put up there, because people are asking what exactly was the answer?
Yes, let me pull it up here. Obi-Wan, there is good in him. I know there is still. It wasn't hold my Coke.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Andrew, unfortunately, I did go a little picky on that one.
Picky, man. All right. So we're going to go ahead, give you guys a little teaser. Join us on Tuesday. We'll have some more details on that soon, probably the next day. But let's go ahead and share the screen here. Some of you may have already seen this on our Instagram. But let's see what we get here. Is that playing? No. All right. That is all I'm giving you. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Sean, thank you for being here with us tonight.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It was an absolute blast. It's been way too long since we've done this, so awesome. And for anyone wondering, I did say I'm jumping on Battlefront 2 for a little bit tonight. Little Halloween party. We're gonna play the Ewok Hunt. I don't know if you have that, Sean, but if you do, you're free to join us.
No, unfortunately, I uninstalled that a while back.
Probably smart. But I'll go ahead and post that on my Instagram story so you guys can join for anyone who wants to be there. So I am on a PC.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
And I feel bad because she did get very close to it. Kelsey Swanson was very close first. She just had a couple words twisted.
Yeah.
Can we send her one too? Or if not, I'll pay for it and have you send it to her.
Yeah, we can do that. Kelsey
I
will
feel
send
bad.
one to you.
So, Kelsey, do that for you.
Okay. Just Kelsey, go ahead and email me if you could. So I'll write it down. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So look on Instagram. I'll have either the Discord handle there or something else, but we'll do that probably right now. Sean, thank you so much for being here. Good talking to you.
Thank you.
It's been a blast.
I greatly appreciate you having me on here. It's been so much fun. I look forward to the next one. I'm going to shameless plug. If you haven't gone to my YouTube channel, you're not part of the Kyber Heads group there, definitely check me out. I think you'll enjoy it. Do reviews on kyber crystals, lightsabers, all sorts of stuff, Star Wars. I've started doing fan film reaction videos. There are a ton of fan films out there that people have done that are just insanely good. So if you haven't watched them, take a look. I'm doing one each week. Trying to make sure and release those on Wednesdays. So take a look at it. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Thanks, Sean. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you
later. Take care. May the force be with you.
Oh, that's Spock.
That's the wrong one, dude.
Oh, man. I'm going to get eaten alive. Okay. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you over on Battlefront.
Take care.